The story of Pierre and Tanya. Pierre played mediocre trumpet in a Polish rockabilly band called Jesus and the Wayward Carburetors. He told the band his nickname was Miles, but everybody called him Quasimodo, and he had a hunch that nobody liked him. Except for Tanya. Tanya played lead kazoo and liked to have hot sex with Pierre in the band's van in the parking lot behind Trader Joe's and an Armenian bodega that sold stuffed grape leaves and mint tea and vintage baseball cards. Pierre didn't care about the sex too much, but dreamed he'd find a Mickey Mantle card misplaced in the dusty shelves. But he struck out. Pierre quit the band because he really wanted to sing light opera and pig Latin in a small theater where he could hog the spotlight and bring home the bacon for Tanya. But she had no taste for that. She talked him into running off to Boca Raton and working in her family business selling gently used parachutes. All sales final. No refunds. No returns. No regrets. But Tanya knew life was shaky as a house of cards, so she went to the park where she hustled cribbage and boiled cabbage and met an Irishman who bred four-legged chickens because his wife and his two kids all loved chicken and everybody wanted a drumstick. Everybody wanted a drumstick. When the parachute business didn't open up for Pierre, they made their way back to Kansas, where Pierre spent the winter depressed, went body surfing in a video game until all those barbecue ribs clogged his arteries, and his two children from his first marriage, Monique and Weathervane, showed up and got him admitted to a pop-up hospital where they could put in a stent. But Pierre thought it was a stunt, so he checked himself out early and caught a Greyhound bus to New York City with Tanya and tried his luck at lobster fishing with bagels in the Hudson. Tanya said it was a trap. Pierre got mad, snapped like a 2-pound test line and said, "I've had it with the Bronx, I've had it with Brooklyn," and they went rushing out to Flushing, where he worked in his Uncle Fredo's store selling alligator shoes. Until Fredo fired it because he didn't have any skin in the game. Nobody knew that Pierre secretly wanted to be a baker until he bought a food truck that smelled of yeast and had an oven as big as his imagination. But all he wanted to sell was toast, and the idea went cold. Like a cold trail, like a cold unsolved murder case of that ballet dancer who disappeared after her show at Madison Square Jungle got bungled. She had a little chihuahua named Petunia that was yapping all the time. They never found her body, and they never found the dog. Never saw either of them again. Everybody wondered, though, if things would have worked out different. If things could have turned out somehow all right. If that little dog had showed up now and then.